Good morning, student. I am your Stephen sir from ICRA English Medium. Today I am going to teach you subject English, Standard 11, and the book will be Hornbill textbook, chapter number 5, The Adventure. So, summary of the adventure. So, please pay attention. It's an important chapter. The adventure summary simplifies the chapter and makes the student understand it in an easy manner. The story centers on a certain historical event with the historian. Grandparent being the protagonist. This story is written by Jayant Narlikar and shows us how grandparent Professor Gitonade time travels. It begins with the professor wondering about the fate of India if the Marathas had not allowed a concession to the East India Company to stay in Mumbai. He believes these steps and the error of Maratha soldiers during the Battle of Panipat cost a great deal. As he is reading from the Bakhar about Vishwas' narrow escape in the battle against Abdali, he meets with an accident. Thus, the transition from one world to another, and through this story, we learn about his new world he transitions into. It is the great lesson with the perfect blend of history and science. So please pay attention because it is really difficult chapter. So I will go slowly. So moving on to the starting thing, Jayant Narlikar wrote the adventure in a very informative and interesting form. He has given the student the perfect combination of history and science. We see that a historian, Professor historian Professor Gaitonde somehow time travels into the past. So here we are talking about the Professor Mr. Gaitonde who time travels into the past. Upon going in the past, he experienced something which was never there before. He finds himself in the city of Mumbai that he has never witnessed. Mumbai he is presently in is very different form it actually is. He gets down at the Victoria Terminus station where he finds it to be very clean. Surprisingly, the coaches of the train read out Greater Bombay Metropolitan Railways. Moreover, the staffs were of Anglo-Indian and a few British officers. Upon getting off the station, Gaitonde saw the estate East India Company headquarters. Simply, there were buildings of mainly British brands and British banks. In fact, his son's workplace of Forbes was not even there. Thus, in order to solve the riddle, he went to the library and read about the Battle of Panipat. Upon reading, he finds out the deals to be different from actually happened. In fact, he also read that the British rule never made it to India, which surprised him. After the visit to the library, he visited the Azad Maidan and got into the fight over there with the audience. After being thrown off stage, Gaitonde came out of his time travel experience and was lying unconscious in Azad Maidan. Thus, he visits Professor Deshpande to get an explanation. Upon his visit, he learned about reality being different from through our sense. Thus, the reality we live in can have many manifestation and dimensions. So, physicist believes that there are many worlds existing other than one we see through our sense. Moreover, he explained that Gaitonde transitioned into another world as he was presently in a coma due to an accident. Similarly, as the last thing he was thinking about was the Battle of Panipat, he went to that era only, and what he saw was all in his mind. So, conclusion of this chapter. To sum up the adventure summary, we learn that there are other realities two apart from one we sense, and they may seem real but are all in the head only. It means that what we see in the reality and what we dream, both are totally different, and both have another different kinds of world. Thank you so much. So this was the explanation of this chapter. I hope you understood it.